should arrive at Roseheath Cottage before dark, and I, for one, can hardly wait. Why don't you tell us what the guidebook says about it again, Rupert?
Okay, Dad. Roseheath Cottage. Wonderful food and very reasonable rates. Delightfully quaint. What does quaint mean, Dad?
Quaint? Well, it means...
Originally, quaint meant clever or skilled.
That's right. But now it means,
Now it means unusual or old-fashioned, in a pleasing way.
That's right. It can also mean,
Charming, curious, fanciful, whimsical, peculiar, unique or eccentric.
That's right.
Oh, thanks, Dad.
You're welcome, Rupert.
Are you sure this hired car will make it to Roseheath Cottage, dear?
Oh, don't worry about the noise. That's just a sign of the car's character.
Well, it certainly has plenty of that.
Besides, it was a real bargain.
It's all right, Mum. Dad and I checked this old jalopy from top to bottom, and everything's working perfectly. Right, Dad?
Right, Rupert.
Even the fuel gauge is working perfectly.
That's right. It says we're out of fuel, and sure enough, we're out of fuel.
Wow! Stuck in the middle of nowhere during a thunderstorm. You were right, Dad. This is going to be an exciting holiday.
Well, we're not exactly in the middle of nowhere, Rupert.
But it is a little too far to walk to Roseheath Cottage, especially in this weather.
We could stay right here. Look, Workmen Castle. Bed and breakfast. Daily, weekly, monthly, or indefinitely? This castle must be hundreds of years old. And it isn't quaint at all, is it, Dad?
Not at all, Rupert.
It's actually a little spooky.
Well, it's probably haunted, Mum.
Haunted?
There's something in the window.
Oh,
There's no one there.
hello? 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 You're right, dear. No one there. It must be an automatic door or something.
But I saw...
Good evening. Please do come in.
Good evening. Thank you very much. Very kind of you.
Who are you talking to?
I have no idea.
Welcome to Wormeton Castle. I'm the Earl of Wormeton, but please call me Alfred.
Hello, Alfred. We're the Bears. Mr. Bear and Mrs. Bear, that is. This is our Rupert, son. Rupert Bear.
We're awfully sorry to bother you, but we've had a little car trouble and, we thought... Are you open?
Open. We saw the sign outside. Bed and breakfast, daily, weekly, monthly.
Indefinitely?
Oh, yes, of course I'm open. Please, don't be alarmed. It's merely the wind. Car trouble, you say?
Yes.
Then you have no choice but to stay for the night. All night. Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Fantastic!
Please, follow me. It's just the wind.
That's what I thought.
Where's Rupert?
Alfred!
Rupert! Where were you?
I'm sorry, I got lost.
That's all right, Rupert. It happens.
How many other guests are there, Alfred?
There are no other guests.
But I saw someone in a window upstairs just a few minutes ago, and...
My thumb! My thumb! Ah! It was an accident!
Hello?
Excuse us, would you?
my.
I thought you said...
I forgot about the workmen. They're staying here while they do some repair work on the castle. Milton and Monty, they call themselves.
Milton and Monty?
They're forever hitting each other on the thumb, it seems. They aren't very good craftsmen, but they do work cheaply. Please wait in here. I'll bring you some hot tea and biscuits. Just the thing to soothe the nerves. It's so good to have company for a change. It's been so long since I entertained. You see, I'm the last of an illustrious line. I've lived alone here for 20 years now. All I have is this castle. But it's deteriorating so badly. Falling apart, really. I'm afraid if I can't come up with the means to repair it, Wormeaton Castle will have to be torn down.
That's so sad.
Yeah, so sad. You got any biscuits left, Alfred?
Certainly.
Old Alfie moves pretty fast, doesn't he?
He certainly does.
There's something very strange about that guy. There's something very strange about this whole place. It's like it's...
Haunted?
Yeah.
Oh, just relax, would you?
How can I relax? This place is spooky. And that old Alfred, he gives me the...
Biscuit?
Alfred, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I see you're interested in Sir Francis, Rupert.
Sir Francis?
The first Earl of Wormeaton, quite a fascinating man. He led something of a double life. You see, he was known as a gentleman sailor who made many trips to far-off lands. But legend has it that he was, in fact, a feared and ruthless pirate.
Gosh. But how could he keep something like that a secret?
Well, it seems that whenever Sir Francis sailed home with his ship's hold filled with plundered treasure, his crews had the strange habit of disappearing.
Dead men tell no tales?
Precisely. And it's also possible that Sir Francis wasn't fond of sharing.
But what about the treasure? What happened to it? Oh!
No one knows. Legend has it that Sir Francis hid the treasure somewhere here in the castle.
You mean the treasure could still be here?
It could be, Rupert. But legend also has it that each night after midnight, the ghost of Sir Francis roams the castle halls, ready to make sure that anyone who might come in search of his hidden treasure will meet with a horrible end. Unfortunately, it is just a legend. I found no treasure in this castle, and we all know there's no such thing as ghosts.
Yeah. We all know that.
Oh my, look at the time.
It's almost...
Midnight. I hope you all find your rooms suitable. Good night, everyone. Sleep well.
Good night, Alfred.
Well, good night, Milton. What a curious pair.
Are you sure you don't want to come in here with us, Rupert?
No, I'm fine, thanks.
But it might be a little spooky all by yourself. It is almost midnight.
That's right. Sir Francis will be roaming the halls any minute. Right, Dad?
Now, Rupert, we all know there's no such thing as ghosts.
Good night, Rupert.
Good night. No such thing as ghosts. Midnight.
Are you asleep, dear?
Almost.
Me too.
Sir Francis?
Dear, what was that noise?
The wind. I'm sure it was the wind.
It's just the cat!
It's just the cat. No need to be alarmed, dear.
Maybe my eyes were playing tricks on me. Mom? Dad? Milton? Monty? Where is everyone? Alfred?
Rupert? Trouble sleeping?
No, I mean, yes. I was looking for my parents, but they're gone. Everyone's gone. Except...
Except you and me?
Yes.
Well, perhaps they've gone down to the kitchen for a midnight snack. Come along, then. We'll go and look for them.
Alfred? Alfred! This must be... what?
Whoa!
Sir Francis?
Where? Yeah! Whoa! Yeah! Has he gone?
Has who gone?
Sir Francis.
I thought you were Sir Francis.
Me? Me? You thought I was Sir Francis? Really?
This is Sir Francis's room, isn't it?
Well, yes.
And you are a ghost, aren't you?
Yes.
I'm looking for my parents. They seem to have disappeared. Everyone's disappeared. I thought that you, that is, Sir Francis, may
Don't look
have...
at me. I'm not one of those malevolent, vengeful ghosts you always hear about. I'm more of an office ghost. I am, well, I was, Sir Francis's accountant.
Accountant?
Bookkeeper. You know, treasure in, treasure out. You certainly gave me a little scare just now. I thought Sir Francis had come back. He was a ruthless boss and terrible at keeping records. You know, there's nothing more difficult than getting a pirate to save receipts. The name's Wally.
Rupert.
Sorry.
That's okay, but I thought... that is, according to the legend, the castle is haunted by the ghost of Sir Francis.
Well, there's legends for you. I'm the only ghost around here. I hope you're not too disappointed.
No, not at all. But wait a second. If it wasn't you, and it's not Sir Francis, then it must be... Milton and Monty.
We've been looking for you, Rupert.
You're not really workmen. You're after the treasure.
Smart lad.
Yeah, too smart. Who were you talking to in here?
Just a ghost.
A ghost? Where?
It's a trick, you nincompoop. Get him!
Nice try. But you'll have to do better than that to fool me.
There he is.
Where?
Whoa!
Hey, Monty! Guess who I found? He's gone. He just disappeared.
Smart lad.
Wally!
Oh, Rupert! I wish you'd stop doing that.
I'm sorry, Wally, but you've got to help me. Milton and Monty have done something with my parents and the Earl, and now they're after me.
What do you want me to do? I'm just a ghost, after all.
Well, you could scare them.
Scare them? Well, I suppose I could look into their past business dealings and see whether they're up to date on their taxes.
No, I mean really scare them, so they'll run away.
Oh, I don't know, Rupert. I'm just not that kind of ghost. Let's face it, Rupert. I don't even look scary.
That's true, but perhaps there's something we could do about that.
Well, this is it, Monty. We've torn apart every other room in the castle. The treasure has got to be in here. Here somewhere.
Don't you think we should try to find that kid first, Milton?
Would you forget about him? He can't cause us any trouble. Get to work.
I feel ridiculous in this outfit. I look ridiculous.
You look fine. You look very scary. You can do it. Now wait until I give the word.
Well, all right. I suppose. Perhaps.
Just think, Monty. Once we find that treasure, it'll be paradise.
Yeah, but if we don't find it, it'll be paradise lost, Milton. Well, the treasure's not in the moat, Milton. The built, Milton, I mean.
Now!
Did you hear something?
It sounded like, ooh, woo, woo, woo.
This is never going to work.
Hey, no! Get him!
We've got you now.
Here, you've proved to be surprisingly troublesome. We're going to have to get rid of you for good.
Wally!
Who?
Wally!
Rupert!
Who's Wally?
He's a ghost.
I'm too smart to fall for that more than twice in one day.
I'd be scared if I were you.
He looks like a
Ghost?
I am the ghost of Saint Francis.
Saint Francis?
I mean, Sir Francis. You let that boy go right now. Whoops. I mean it now. Let the boy go or I'll
He's gonna woo 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 woo.
Oh, please don't. Woo, woo, woo. St. Francis, please.
That's the funniest thing I've ever seen.
I'm sorry, Rupert.
Well, this has been fun, but we really must dispose of you. Come on, Monty.
I'll be right there, Milton. I just want to get my chain.
Forget the chain!
But it has sentimental value. Hey, Milton, somebody's pulling my chain. Whoa! Milton!
Wally! Treasure! Wally, you found the treasure!
I just stumbled onto it.
I was wrong. The treasure is in the boat, Milton.
Rupert!
Everything's all right now.
But where's Milton and Monty?
They're tied up in the ballroom. And Alfred, there's a little surprise for you there.
Come back soon. Thanks to Rupert finding the treasure, I'll be able to fix the castle up properly. I must thank you, especially Rupert. The way he outfoxed those crooks single-handedly. Remarkable.
Yes, he's quite a boy.
But where is he?
Well, goodbye, Rupert, and thank you. If it weren't for you, the Earl and I would have lost our home.
Don't thank me, Wally. You did it, but promise me one thing.
Anything.
Promise me you'll introduce yourself to the Earl. It's silly for you both to be here without knowing each other. Perhaps you could look after the inn's books.
And scare the guests from time to time? Ooh, woo, woo, woo.
You'd be a tourist attraction.
Rupert! Rupert!
I have to go. Promise me now.
Oh, all right.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Rupert.
Goodbye!
Goodbye.
Alfred is such a nice man. And to think that last night I was beginning to think that he was, well...
A ghost? But as Alfred himself said, there's no such thing as ghosts.
It sounds as if Alfred has changed his mind.